We've got some showers around, not nearly the rains that we could have seen associated with a tropical disturbance. Dry air really kind of messed up where a lot of the heavier rain set up. And we did, as I showed you at the top of the newscast, get some big soaking rains. Thankfully, rain coverage today was minimal. Had a few scattered showers, few passing across Slidell. Had one shower that was just to the west of Bogalusa, Varnado, gone now, and a few little showers down near the coastline. Looks like they're weakening as they try and make their way up toward Grand Isle. For the rest of the night tonight, I think we're going to be mostly dry. Starting to see clearing of our skies later on into the night and more sunshine during the day tomorrow. And tomorrow I've got our rain chances at about 30, maybe 40%. A few isolated downpours can still develop, and so that's why there is still the ongoing threat for localized downpours that could lead to flooding. We could see some efficient rainmakers, but in terms of it being widespread, I don't believe that's going to be an issue. Flood watch remains in effect until 1 a.m. tomorrow. We'll still be under a low-end threat for street flooding, but our rain chances are pretty low, so most of the area won't even see rain. Now, with the limited rainfall today and more sunshine, high temperatures, we're able to get into the upper 80s, low 90s. Little bit of a breeze, winds out of the south that kind of associate with our broad surface low, which ended up being nothing. TD Invest 93. Right now outside, though, mostly sunny. 88 is our current temperature. Dew points, unfortunately, this time of the year, can't get rid of those. Humidity makes it feel like 100 degrees, and that will be a big issue going into early next week. Not much rain at all. High temperatures more mid-90s. We were right at average today, 92 and 77 for the afternoon high and morning low. So most of the rainfall moving away from us. There's actually kind of two areas of moisture. One moving in the direction of Texas. They don't need to see any more rainfall, and more rain that's moving into North Louisiana, Mississippi. For us, though, finally drying out, and we will be much drier heading into the start of next week with temperatures in the mid-90s and rain chances only about 20%. Few passing showers as we get into our Saturday afternoon, fewer still by Sunday, and then relatively dry heading into early next week. And you've probably already heard that, oh, it's coming back at us. Well, what exactly is coming back at us? As I was mentioning, there are kind of two distinct areas of moisture splitting off. We'll follow this little area of moisture that's going to ride along this upper high. That moisture may try and move back out off the east coast and then come back into the Gulf and bring us a chance of rain heading toward the end of next week. And as of right now, that's all it looks to be. Rain. Here's the upper level energy. Again, the bulk of what was associated with 93 is actually moving toward Texas. We're going to see a little piece somewhat associated with the Invest, but more so from a bit of energy coming in from the Atlantic. So while the moisture is somewhat just coming back at us from the Gulf, it'll be a disturbance that's our triggering mechanism for rainfall. And as I said, models are not aggressive with developing anything, but we are going to add to our rainfall totals. However, remember, Monday, Tuesday, and even much of Wednesday will be relatively dry. So by that point, Thursday, Friday, we'll be hoping for some cooling showers. No development is expected across the Atlantic basin for the next 7 days. So we'll be watching that little complex of rain move our way early mid to late next week. At the moment, not showing any signs that it would become a tropical system. Temperatures over the next several days, more lower 90s. As we head into the start of next week, more mid, maybe some upper 90s. Heat indices maybe exceeding 110, so could see some heat advisories then. Then we're watching our rain chances increase toward Thursday and Friday.